Everybody is on Conor Benn's head top, man. Everybody has him in their targets, has him right in their sights, man. He has a big target on his back, man. Devin Haney said that when someone asked where Conor Benn's power go, Devin Haney said he left it in the needle.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold, we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dr. PGNGM, praise God to get money. Back with Engineers to the Streets, and here to give you another YouTube video banger, man. Yes sir, yes ma'am. The doctor's in the house. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what, hey, when we here at this time of day, the morning after the fight from the night before, y'all know what we bring you. That's the 3-minute round rundown. Those of you that's unfamiliar with this segment, I like to call 3-minute round rundowns, but where we squeeze all the topics and all the events that transpired from last night's boxing event, boxing fight card, and squeeze it into one 3-minute round. You know, that's a professional round of boxing. So if they can fight and get the paws off and potentially knock people out in one round, I can get you the information in one round. So let's get right to it. Before we do, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, turn on notifications as well, man. I appreciate the love and support. We've been going crazy for a channel that's only been alive for 2 months. We've been going crazy, man. So I thank God for that, and I thank y'all for the support. Let's get right to it. First off, let's give me that clock, man. Bring up that clock. Sorry, this way. Bring up that clock. There, go right there. Let's get it, man. So we have Conor Benn versus Peter Dobson. We're gonna go straight to the main event because the undercards were pretty decent, but there wasn't anybody notable. But I did like how I believe his name was Jeff Fisher at heavyweight. He performed very well, got that dude out of there in one round. I didn't catch the Boatsi and Aziz fight, but shout out to them as well. I apologize for that, but I did check out the highlights, man. So hey, they might have to do a rematch and run that thing back, you know. So shout out to them for being respectful and having a great fight. But on to Peter Dobson and Conor Benn, man. Conor Benn, Peter Dobson. I definitely believe Conor Benn won in dominating fashion. Well, I would say not, I don't want to say dominating. He won in convincing fashion. You know, so one of the judges only gave Peter Dobson 1 round.
What?
I thought that was kind of crazy. You know, I had Peter Dobson winning 4 rounds out of the 12. You know, I really thought that Peter Dobson was very hesitant. You know, he was very timid. He wasn't. You know, it's like he wanted to be a counter puncher, but he wasn't reacting fast enough. If you don't have fast reactions, you can't really counter, you know. And Conor Benn was doing what he said. He said he's gonna bring it all night.
Nigga, you gay.
You know, he didn't get the 1 round knockout, which no one expected. I don't think anybody when they're right mind expected that. But he did with a dominated fashion. He was more active, through a higher volume of punches, and yeah, Peter Dobson just couldn't keep up with the work rate and the sheer volume of punches being thrown at him. So yeah, I think Peter Dobson lost. You know, he suffered his first defeat, but hey, man, keep going. You know, the New York native, he'll bounce back. You know what I'm saying? Now on to the next. You know, that's just that from there. But there's been some things that transpired, and you know, some things that were said afterwards, man. Everybody is on Conor Benn's head top, man. Everybody has him in their targets, has him right in their sights, man. He has a big target on his back, man. So after the fight, you know, a lot of people were asking, where did his power go? And Devin Haney, you know, a lot of people were trolling him, but the most notable people that were trolling him and talking trash on Twitter was probably Devin Haney, Errol Spence, and Gervonta Davis. You know, Devin Haney said that when someone asked where Conor Benn's power go, Devin Haney said he left it in the needle.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You know, referencing his past steroids accusations. No, that wasn't an accusation. He did, you know, he did get suspended from it, so he was found guilty of it. You know, whether it was unbeknownst to him or not. So there's that, and then Errol Spence seemingly agreeing, saying that, hey man, you know, he's not looking as good without the juice. You know what I'm talking about? You know, but Errol Spence also said he made me feel bad. Errol Spence talking about who watching boxing at 5 p.m. He said, who watching boxing at 5 p.m. in the evening? Hey, I'm watching boxing. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't gonna make me feel bad. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, chill out, bro. You ain't gonna make me feel bad for being a boxing purist and pugilist enthusiast. I love boxing. I'm gonna watch it any time of day. But, you know, he does have a very good point. You know, at that time, you know, 5 p.m. in the daytime, you know, in the United States, people aren't really watching boxing. Boxing enjoyers tend to watch it, you know, especially casuals, at the nighttime. You know, that's what we're accustomed to. But in their defense, even though it was in Vegas, it was the United States. You know, the majority of the fan base is coming from Conor Benn, and Conor Benn is from where? The UK. So the majority of the people watching and the viewers that supported that event were most likely from the UK. You know, so that's why the time was like that. You know, to appeal to them. You know, so I don't have a problem with it. So but he does have a point. Errol Spence does have a point, but also they have a reason for doing that. They're justified for doing so as well. So you know, I just thought it was funny, man. But yeah, so Conor Benn has seemingly responded to all the criticism and all the people talking trash to him. I'm gonna show his tweet right now. Go check that out. You know, as you can see, he has Devin Haney on there. He has Eubanks Jr., Chris Eubanks Jr., Errol Spence, Mario Barrios, and Brooke.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Is that Kell Brook? Like, what we doing? Isn't he retired? I know he's talking about. Anyway, let's go through the list real quick. So, you know, the first thing that shocked me is the people who are not on this list. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. I don't want to be extra critical of these gentlemen, man. They're warriors. These ladies and gentlemen, they're warriors. Whoever they want is who they want. But you know, me as a fan, you know, and me being an avid supporter of boxing and a avid watcher and observer, something did jump out to me. Is like some people missing for that list. So he called out Devin Haney. Devin Haney's at 140. He's not in his division. You know what I'm saying? Now Devin Haney has the potential, of course, to get up to it wherever he wants to go, because he came in his last fight at 165. That's damn near super middleweight.
God damn it, that's a big fat ass!
So he can get to wherever he want to go, you know what I'm saying? But the truth of the matter is, he's not in his division. He's at 140. He's below 147, which is Conor Benn. Eubank Jr., if I'm not mistaken, Eubank Jr. is a middleweight. That's 160. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Now I know they have some history there with Eubank Sr. and Nigel Benn, which is Conor Benn's father. You know, they had a bout where Nigel Benn won. And you know, so I can understand they want to pick up where their fathers left off, but he's a middleweight, bro. Leave that alone. Errol Spence, it's well noted that, you know, he's been having trouble to make 147. He barely made the 147 limit for Terrence Crawford. You know, he always wanted to move up to 154. So that's junior welterweight. I mean, sorry, junior middleweight or super welterweight, whatever you want to call it. So that's another one out of his weight division. And then we have Kell Brook. When's the last time we seen Kell Brooks? Is Kell Brooks even officially unretired like Manny Pacquiao? I think he's retired still, right? I know he said that he wants to come back, but if you're not back, you retired. So we called out a retired man who fought at 147, 154, and then Mario Barrios, who's the only one that's at 147. So there's a couple people missing there. If you're gonna call out somebody outside your division, why not call out Virgil Ortiz Jr.? He's at 154. Again, and to be even more fair as far as the weight division goes, where's Jerome Boots Ennis? He's definitely 147. Why is he missing for that list? He's in your division. You know what I'm saying? Now you can say, oh, it's the money thing. That might be true. You know, like I said, Jerome Boots Ennis doesn't have a great following, but he's a great boxer. The boxing purists know him. But the casual, you know, he's not really a mainstream name. So you can always make excuses, you know, same with Virgil Ortiz too. You can always make, I'm not gonna say excuses. You can always make reasons and justifications, find justifications as to why certain people call out certain people. Because, you know, boxing is a business. You do want to get money, but at the same time, it just seems very fishy and funny that he has these people on his hit list, but he did call out certain ones, like, you know, go fight Boots. He's in your weight class, you know, and if you want to go a little bit outside your weight class, go fight Virgil Ortiz. But we running out of time, man. Oh, also, I forgot to say about Tank. So, Tank, Gervonta Davis called win of Conor Benn and say, hey, man, I saw your last performance now. You said you pull up on me, your ass is grass. I said, hey, yo. So he said they're warning shots too, man. So y'all let me know, who do y'all want to see Conor Benn fight next? Are you cool with him fighting anybody? If he was going to pick somebody off his list, I would like to see him fight Devin Haney. It seems like Devin Haney and Bill Haney, you know, they're up to their meddlesome ways, and with Devin Haney talking trash on Twitter, Bill Haney pulling up to the post-fight interviews on Conor Benn and seemingly challenging him. I think that would be a good fight. Conor Benn is similar in style to Regis Prograis, but I would say, of course, Conor Benn's a little more aggressive than Regis Prograis. And I would say that I don't know who's stronger, probably comparable in strength, but yeah, man, I'll probably, out of the list that he gave, I'll watch him fight any one of them. I'll be the least interested in Brook and Kell Brook and Eubank Jr. But, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I honestly think that he has the best shot against Barrios, but I think he loses to everybody that he called out on that list, to be honest. Even if Kell Brook comes back out of retirement, he's older, but I still think he'll win But yeah, I prefer to see him fight Boots Ennis. But y'all let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me as always. Another episode 3-minute round rundown. I believe we went well over the clock as usual. So I appreciate y'all having the patience and the support, man. If you want to throw extra support, no pressure. But if you want to, you know, until we hit partner on YouTube, you can throw somebody at the Cash App if you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Donations are welcome, and it always goes to maintaining and improving the stream and the quality of the videos that I give to y'all, man. So I appreciate y'all rocking me as always, man. Love y'all for real. Y'all be easy. God bless you. Remember, with God, I can do anything. Without God, I am nothing. Peace. Love y'all. From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.